We're rolling. So, it's your boy Kalesu Kangwa, and we are back with another video. Now, I have not done a football video in quite a while, but since my team were performing, the feel good factor is finally back with Man United. So I thought to myself, it's been a special day. We just got back the Champions League draw for the round of 16. Now, what a spectacle this was, I gotta tell you. First things first, I'm gonna run through all the teams, run through the strengths, the weaknesses. I'm gonna give you a prediction of who I think will win the whole thing, and and who's gonna get to the final. Okay? Okay. With the brackets, it feels rigged, but it also doesn't, because there's one side which is gonna produce phenoms, and then another side which is, I don't want to say good, but I also don't want to say bad. But both teams, both sides, what a game is going to be. And luckily, we don't have PSG. No, not PSG. Luckily, we don't have Inter Milan in the fixtures no more, so we can relax. So I have it here. To kick us off, PSG versus Chelsea. Now, both sides are absolutely phenomenal in the Champions League, my add. But Chelsea in the Chelsea are not a good side. But then again, this is the Champions League. Anything can happen. You saw what Juve almost did to Galatasaray, and you saw what Bordeaux did to Inter frauds. So I can't write them off. So PSG do not look as silky as they did last season, if I do say so myself. There's something not quite right about them. I can't put my finger on it, but I know what I'm trying to say. Maybe the familiarity of everything. Everyone's got accustomed to it, so everyone's been able to adjust to. Oh, this was a surprise, and it's no longer a surprise. So but obviously they still got a phenom of a front three: Dembele, Doué, Kvaratskhelia, maybe Barcola if you want to add. But even Nuno Mendes and Hakim, they don't look as lavish and elusive as they did last season, but that tends to happen. We shall see in the Champions League. And Chelsea's Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we see Chelsea quite often, so we know what to expect. On their day, Chelsea can bop. On their day, they can lose. But with the new manager, they've only lost one game. That was against Arsenal. So we'll see. But with that fixture, I have, drumroll please, I have Chelsea going through. Just because I can just smell a Stamford Bridge stinker, and then they loom large. I can just, and it reeks. There's an awful smell to it. But next up, we got Liverpool and Galatasaray. I know what you're thinking. Istanbul, Turkey, easy. We've already beat them there once. I think it was 5-1, or they lost actually. Sorry, they lost 1-0. I was thinking of some other team. But Galatasaray, you saw what they did to. You saw how they play against Juve with 10 men. That was not pleasing at all. But they got the job done. If only that guy who McKenna passed it to just slotted it. But we'll live for another day. Now, Liverpool, obviously, as we know, Liverpool have not been Liverpool of last season, but they have been primarily good in the Champions League with only losing one or maybe two, I think. So they still have the players up top. Verts is finding his feet. Gravenberch, Liverpool have not been good. I can't say so myself. They've not been good, but Anfield, there's a surprise coming along. I don't know what it is, but we shall see. So with that, I have, drumroll please, Liverpool gonna take it. Liverpool gonna go through to the round of 16. And then we got the big hitters. Eesh. Real Madrid and Man City. Now, what more is there to say about this game? This is like the 6th year in a row. Them going back and forth. And there's not really much. There was what? Last season, Real Madrid won. The season before, Man City won. The season before, Real Madrid won. The season before. So it's becoming a norm now. It's not really enticing, but it is at the same time, just because you know what to expect. They are heavy hitters. And with that in mind, I can. We're all gonna watch this game. Who am I kidding? We're all gonna tune in. I'm gonna have boom boom 4K lasers. I'm not gonna blink. But hopefully Mbappe gets better soon, because Mbappe always seems to bop against Man City. And Man City, just because they're Man City. We like them. We like some players. Some of them are not my cup of tea. If you know me, you know who's not my cup of tea. So with that in mind, who won last season? Real Madrid won last season, didn't they? Yes, they knocked them out. Yes, I got Real Madrid knocking them out again. If Mbappe goes through, if Mbappe is healthy, if not, I got Man City. Now Atalanta versus Bayern. Now Bayern are on a triumph. Bloody hell, they've only lost one game, and that was against Arsenal in the Champions League, and they've lost one game in the Bundesliga, which was Bayern are on a triumph. They want to prove to the world like, oh, we are still Bayern, because the last time Bayern was COVID year with Hansi Flick, when they 8-1 Barca or 8-2 Barca. So Atalanta, I don't really watch much of that, but I know they Bob Dortmund, so I got Bayern going through. Man City, Newcastle United versus Barcelona. This is the other side now. Newcastle versus Barca. Barca got the best player in the world. They got the best midfielder in the world. If you didn't know what I'm talking about, they got Yamin Lamal. They got Pedri. Pedri goes under the radar after what he did to St. James last time when Rashford put it top bins. I got Yamin, and plus with Yamin Lamal as well. Guy's 18 and he's already the best player in the world. Phenom, triumph. So with that in mind, St. James, sorry. There's not much to say about that. We got Barca heading up. Athletic stinkers versus stink. Stench versus stink. Atletico versus Spurs. Now, it goes to show. Just imagine last season if Manchester United beat Spurs, they could have been potentially facing Atletico Madrid. That's not how it works, but listen, it's a good time to be a Man United fan right now. Listen, these two teams, I gotta say, we like Atletico because of Diego Simeone, but do we really like Atletico? Nah, let's keep it a buck now. Simeone, just because Simeone is in the he has his own style of how he wants to play. That's why we're a big fan of him. But Atletico themselves, like, let's be honest, if we're being clear with ourselves, do we really like Atletico? Not really. We like Simeone. Like, he's a guy you hate, but we just like him so much that we support him. So, and Spurs, what's there to say more about Spurs? Although I do think Spurs will go through. Okay? And what is it? Bordeaux versus Sporting. I'm not gonna leave too much. I got Sporting going that. Bayer Leverkusen versus Arsenal. Arsenal are they're on a forward trophy campaign, aren't they? That can't happen, can it? I don't watch Bayern Leverkusen. Never. I got Arsenal going through. They're just too big, too strong, too athletic. Ugh, this nasty work. Now, for the quarterfinals, for the first bracket, for the same Same side, we got Sporting versus Arsenal. Now this won't be a walk in the park, but I do have Arsenal going through. Okay, I do have Arsenal going through. Now I say what Spurs versus Barca. That should be an easy win. I got Barca going through just because they got the best player in the world. If he does not get injured, oh my goodness, and he wants to get revenge for last year, I'm sure. Now we got Liverpool versus Chelsea. I got Liverpool. I don't know why. Just this, I got Liverpool. So I can smell something just cooking up in Anfield. I don't know what it is, but there is something. So what do I say? Man City versus Bayern. Fingers crossed. Bayern Munich. So I'm gonna say Bayern Munich. We got Bayern Munich going through. So that concludes the quarters. Now the semis, we got Liverpool versus Bayern. I've got Liverpool going to the final. I know. Just Liverpool they're one of them teams where you just can't predict what's gonna happen. So I don't want to take no chances. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And on the other side, we have what Arsenal versus Barca. Just for the sheer hate of Arsenal, I got Barca going through. This is because I can't. Arsenal are too good, but out of just because of the Arsenal fans themselves, we cannot. The last thing football needs is them in the final. To be fair, we need that in the final, and then we need them to lose. But I would rather not risk it because anything can happen in the final. So because of that, I got Barca chopping Arsenal. Now the final being Liverpool versus Barca. I'll make another video of that when we get to the end of it, when we're there in Budapest. So thank you. If you're boy Kalesu Kango, make sure you like, share, subscribe.